Hi, this is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Anything at all. you this time of year. The predators of old are calling you. The predators of old are calling you. As the rabbit runs, you get gotcha chasing down the sun. He just won't quit, maybe for a wolf who was hunting. He is now a fool, empty-handed, howling at the moon. We come in peace, so don't be afraid. The seasons that are changing, you cannot escape. You don't understand, but you will soon. You don't understand, but you will soon. As the rabbit runs, you get gotcha chasing down the sun. He just won't quit, maybe for the wolf who was hunting. He is now the fool, empty-handed, howling at the moon. Animals, animals, more afraid of you than you of them. Animals, animals, I much prefer their company to friends. Animals, as the rabbit runs, you get gotcha chasing down the sun. He just won't quit, maybe for the wolf who was hunting. He is now a fool, empty-handed. He is stranded, howling at the moon. I bet you'd set yourself on fire if it meant that you would get some sympathy. Maybe that's something I admire. Maybe you've made another enemy of me. I know you never sell your soul. I know you never sell your soul to them. I know you never sell your soul. You'd probably only rent it out a while like Aster cascading around. We'll raise the dead by the way we've been fighting and the ugly things we said. We'll raise the dead. And all hell breaks loose every time we go at it like we have nothing to lose. All hell breaks loose. Well, I know you hold some secrets of your own, some that you keep from me, some that are overblown. 'Cause you are a riddle that no one can believe, one so impossible, one that's a mystery. 'Cause you said that you feel so lonely, surrounded by those that you love. Hey! We'll raise the dead by the way we've been fighting and the ugly things we said. We'll raise the dead. And all hell breaks loose every time we go at it like we have nothing to lose. All hell breaks loose. Yeah! Well, we are not afraid to be alone. No, 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 we are not afraid to be alone.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at Once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. I'm just here to name how dire it is to support Once and the staff here and everything that they stand for and do for this local scene. Again, they're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon. Tim Hall, out.
America, demand your OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. Your favorite bands, The Once nightclub. All online. Tell your computer. Grab your mobile device. Tell them, I want my OVV!
You want Hey, this is Chadwick Stokes from Dispatch and State Radio here at the legendary Once Ballroom. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to Once Ballroom. Places like this, venues like this are the lifebloods of our community that we are really missing at this time, but they are continuing. You can check out shows. They're still going. It's still going even though we are all shut down. Some things are going, and those are the very things, the music, the arts that I know I cling so hard to during these times. So check it out, and once again, thank you to Once.
So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
My name is Anjimali, and Once is one of my favorite venues ever. I think the first time I came here was like 2012 with a bunch of kids from Boston University. So this place has a very special place in my heart. Follow hashtag Save Our Stages to find out how you can help save important, awesome, independent venues like Once.
I love them, and I've never seen Paper Tigers, never even heard of you until last night, and listened to the EP today. You guys killed it.
Nice. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Lily. Nice to see you. So,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad, you know.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna so Paper Tigers, you guys. I noticed that you did 5 songs tonight. None of them are from the EP. Was that like a conscious choice?
We did one song from the EP.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. The song that we ended with was off our first EP, but the rest are new songs that we all just wrote, 2 of which we wrote in the last couple of months. And this is the first time ever airing them. So you heard it first.
Yeah, great stuff. And so I saw on your site that there was a comment like each band member brings a different genre to the party.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit? Like who's the, I don't know, metal guy or the reggae guy or whatever?
Yeah. So that
metal,
like that's my favorite part about Paper Tigers is all our different kind of influences. So like I've always been a hard rock drummer. All the bands I played in previously have been, hard rock bands. I love Deftones. And so when these guys brought me in, I thought I was, we're going to form an indie band. And I was like, oh man, here comes the 4 on the floor nonsense. I'm just going to be chilling in the back. I thought that was the kind of songs we were going to write, but these dudes just let me go. So yeah, I bring kind of the hard rock to the game, and then Bjorky.
Yeah, I'm like an indie guitarist, I guess, and I used to study jazz, so there's a lot of those kind of influence involved.
He's from Iceland though, so it's different,
Yeah, we're
Like ice jazz?
I do like a Scandinavian cynicism, I guess. So it's just kind of not going with the flow, basically, trying to be different, I guess.
Well, Bjarki and I will sit down with a 12-string nylon guitar, and we're like, "My heart will go on." Yes. And Cuddy's just hitting the drums hard as he can. It's like, okay, we gotta throw that away. Let's rock this out a little bit. Turn this into a rock song. So we start off kind of chill, and our songs end up very hard rock in what you've heard today.
Cool. So I saw Bob Marley and the Wailers poster, and I saw a Hendrix poster in the room. So I assume those are influences. What are some of your other influences?
Yeah, that was Jam Spot in Wakefield. We just rented the room for the day and went up there and set up.
Oh, so the posters were there.
Yeah. That's not
okay.
This. No, we practiced at the Sound Museum in Alston, so we've been shooting a lot of videos in there, and we just wanted to change it up with a different scenery, kind of inspire ourselves to do something different. So we just went up to Wakefield for the day and shot at a Jam Spot for a few hours on a Saturday. It was a lot of fun just to get out and do something different. But our influences are so varied and different. I grew up on 90s Brit rock and grunge, and these guys all have very different, various backgrounds in music. And that's what we mean about we bring a different genre to the tables. Each one, we really have not much in common musically at all. So we kind of have to find a forced, an often pleasant surprise of common ground when we write songs. One of us will start a song, the totally different intention of where we want it to go, but because of everybody's different influences, it ends up somewhere completely left field. And but amazingly enough, we all find it to be a pleasant surprise.
It works.
It does.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you sounded great. I'm going to come back to you guys in a minute, but Lily Black, how are you guys?
How are you?
Good.
I'm good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you guys sounded great. It's great to see people in crowds at a show. God, I miss that.
Same here. This is super cool though.
So I spent a lot of the day listening through your catalog, and I've always said to you guys, every time I see you, you're up a level. And I heard that when I was listening to the recordings today too. And it raised a question. So Cover It Up has a lot of horns on it in some of the ska-ish stuff. Do you think you'll ever bring a horn section onto the stage with you at a show?
We actually, in the past, we've had a couple different horn players come up with us and do their thing, and that's always awesome. But it's always a little tricky to try and do it for every show, even though that would be awesome if we could. That'd be so cool. But yeah, on a couple occasions we've had a couple different horn players come up, and those shows are just awesome and so cool. And anytime we can incorporate another musician into the show, it's so cool. We've had a fiddle player before too. So fun. But yeah, hopefully in future gigs, we hope to do it again. We hope to have more other instrumentalists come up and jam out with us. It's always awesome.
Yeah, that would be really fun. I guess I never saw a show where you guys had horns, but maybe in the future.
Totally.
So I loved the Precious video. I loved the cover. You guys killed that. Was that, like, have you guys been recording at Q for a while or just recently?
That was actually a while ago.
Yeah.
We did those. I think we did 8 songs at Q, which was awesome, and we just went one boom 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 right after the other. But COVID happened, so we weren't able to play any live shows. So we figured we'd use the audio from a lot of these great sessions we did at Q and make a video to them, because we had been doing a few other videos before that, and we figured, well, why not use both the video and the audio?
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that video and that recording was from before the pandemic. So
Yeah,
how's
the
it been
video
for you
actually came
guys?
after, but the audio was from before. We were lucky to get all the audio recording like out of the way before.
Oh,
COVID
okay.
hit.
So the audio was pre-pandemic, but the video.
Yeah, the video came afterward.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of match it up with the audio.
Yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. So, I heard a little bird, one of the old bass players, told me that you guys have some stuff coming up soon.
We do. We have we're gonna be putting out some more covers and stuff, but we also have some brand new original stuff coming super soon. We're just finishing some things up, kind of tightening things here and there. But yeah, we got some new stuff coming out. I'm so excited. It's all like, I feel like every EP we've put out, it's been a little different each time. And like, we kind of try out different things. We, like to switch it up a bit. And obviously, like, over the years, while we've been putting stuff out, we've grown and we've like changed our sound a lot, and just it's like an ever-changing process. And I think this new material that's going to be coming out is just like, even, I don't know, I'm super proud of it, and I'm really excited to like be able to share it with everyone.
Well, I'm sure excited to hear it. So it's great to see you guys. I'm going to go back over and talk to Paper Tigers a little more for a minute, and then I'll come back to you guys, and then yeah, we got some time. So Paper Tigers, you formed in 2019, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know we were talking earlier, and you never got to really for real play the real Once venue, but you got to play the OVV tonight. Did you guys have a chance to play any
I did.
live gigs before everything shut down?
I thought you were gonna ask once.
Yeah, we did. We got to play a couple shows before everything kind of popped off, so to say. We played McGann's.
and
Couple
Union
times.
Tavern.
Union Tavern.
That's about it. Yeah, I only had a handful of live gigs under our belt, and then we had a bunch canceled when COVID happened. So
Yeah.
kind of a bummer, but it's
We had a
great to
couple
see
during
venues like yourself doing things like this online, so we can play we can still keep playing shows, and albeit virtual, but we've managed to keep busy during lockdown a lot, which has been really great. So we're writing, recording, playing a lot of virtual gigs. So
We played at Herder Park too.
that's right.
Herder Park.
There's been a couple gigs that have been like live but virtual. So like Midway, what they're doing.
Yeah.
As these guys mentioned, we did the amphitheater at Herder Park, which is kind of a cool experience to play outside at night to a COVID safe crowd.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think, to your point, we were like on the cusp of gearing up.
Yeah.
Right, this whole thing fell apart. And then, like so many people, we just had to sit down and figure out, well, how do we reorganize this? How do we make the best of this time? Just as it is.
We're huge in Japan.
I was just the other night watching a video with the Cheap Trick guys about Budokan, and at the end, one of them said, well, Budokan made us famous and we made Budokan famous.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, so I'm assuming you guys are all in the same pod because you're all sitting in the same room and I don't see any masks.
I just
You've been able to practice.
We're around people that get tested frequently.
Yeah.
So,
and we really just kind of isolate together a lot. So we
Yeah.
spend all of our social time together anyways. We've been doing a lot of writing and recording in our practice space. So we really just kind of isolate to ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky to be able to do that.
Yeah, we are.
Well,
And
three of us live in the same neighborhood, so we're all really close.
Yeah. So what's coming up next for you guys? You have all those songs that weren't on the EP.
Oh man, we've got some special geared up. So this is something about Paper Tigers. I just want to say this. So what I think is really special about what we do is, yes, we want to put on a great performance. We want to play and write good songs, but all the audio that you're hearing and all the video that you're seeing is done internal to us. Our first EP was DIY. It was all done right back there on Bjorky's computer. That's where it was all mixed and mastered, recorded in our practice space. And so we learned a ton of lessons from that first EP. So we have the second one coming up with a whole new batch of songs. We're super stoked of, how it sounds, how it's coming along. Our game is just inching forward and more forward to get better and better. So we have an EP that's going to come out beginning of probably next year. It'll be ready.
Yeah.
It's real close now. Let's just drop it now.
It should be out by the end of the year or early next year, and it's called Mononoke. It's a 4-song EP. We're kind of sticking to the 4-song theme where our first EP was 4 songs. We're going to do 4 songs of this. We already have 4 songs lined up for our third EP. We're kind of just mapping things out for 2021.
Yep.
But Mononoke should be out either the end of the year or realistically probably early 2021 in January sometime.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get Lily
Drop it now.
to sing on the 4th EP. Lily, you can maybe do a duo with Mike on the 4th EP. We'll have our people call your people. We'll work it out. We haven't written the song yet, but we'll do that.
Absolutely.
Sweet. All right, so I look forward to hearing those EPs and to seeing you guys actually, in the flesh someday.
Yeah,
Soon.
same. Thanks for having us. It's been a blast.
Yeah. You guys, so you've had, Kate, you've been in the band for like 2 years?
Yeah.
So it's been a consistent lineup for you guys for 2 years. How is that? I mean, you were like, I can't think of the name of the band with the exploding drummers, but you were going through bass players for a while there, right? It must be good. I mean, I don't know. I think that must be contributing to how you guys are just getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah, I think we've since I don't know, in the last 2 years we've all kind of found a good groove and really improved, I think. I mean, they were already good before I joined, but I think I don't know, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It feels definitely like a complete thing now. Like it really, not that it didn't feel like a band before, but like I think having like a steady bass player is like, bass and drums are like the foundation. And I think like finally having somebody who's just consistently like awesome and, like contributes just so much. Like it really changed a lot for us. And, no like disrespect to the bass players we've had in the past. We had a lot of like awesome people fill in for shows and, do like when we were recording, like we got a bunch of different people to record with us, but like it's so different actually having like a bass player who's like part of like the songwriting process and like really, like a solid member of the band, and just having that consistency is just awesome.
That's what I was thinking. It's like
Kate's
you're
the
definitely you're gonna hear that on the 2 EPs that are coming. Like just the groove that we've gotten to have with Kate over the past like 2 years.
Yeah.
Is really gonna like come through in the recordings.
Well, it really came through in Precious, man.
Yeah.
That was like, I mean, my thought about that was it was so true to the original, but it was so like you had your own Lily Black spin on it. I just love it.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
We all are big Pretenders fans. Chrissy Hine, girl crush.
So you looking forward to getting out to shows?
Yeah, I miss playing live shows a lot.
Yeah.
And going to them.
Yeah, me too. Going to them. I'm wondering if anybody in the anybody else in the Zoom call has any questions for either band. Not seeing it. Oh, George says Lily Black is now the ultimate power in the universe. Yeah.
Thank you, George. You guys are awesome.
All right. So any last remarks from either band? Thank you both for playing tonight. Awesome shows. Hope to see you soon in the future. Anything you want to tell us before we go?
Ooh, I just saw one question that was about, a bunch of stuff just came in. Let me read. Stage fright. Just quickly touch on that. I still deal with stage fright every single show. I get the jitters before I get super nervous, and there's been I'm sure those who have been to some of our shows, or I think it's even documented in some of our videos, I mess up lyrics all the time, and then I get in my head about it and I stress about it, and it's the nerves mixed with a bunch of other stuff. I'm just always really nervous about it. But I think pushing through that and getting through that, and it's still turning out to be a good show, just makes it worth it. And it every time it gets a little better. I remember the first show I played, my hands would not stop shaking, and now they shake a little, but not as much. So yeah.
So Paper Tigers, we have a question for you guys. Are you looking to keep the live feel on the upcoming EP?
No.
No.
I think that's a question.
Okay, so not really, but we still try to make everything sound kind of more, keep that live and feel to it, but still have everything in its separate place. So we don't like it to sound too poppy. So yeah, we're trying to do it's a mix.
Yeah, so we're just gonna record REO Speedwagon songs and just say it's us.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cool with that.
So I think what makes our live show special, when you see it live, it's hard to feel on a video, is that there is a ton of power behind what we're doing. The power comes from the drums, it comes from the way that we play, the way that Mike sings. And so the key for us is, how do you balance a recording and then still maintain that level of power that comes from it whenever you listen to it. So that's what we're focusing on.
Yeah.
That's the live sound feel, then
yeah,
maybe the answer is yes.
We're a little more raw and I guess untamed in live shows, and we try to clean up our EPs a little bit to make them sound a little more palatable.
We're probably going to record more live videos, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to be putting all of our songs out live and recorded.
Yeah, I found I mean, granted, not the same as being in the room with you, but I got a much clearer sense of the band seeing you guys in the live video. I mean, okay, I only listened to the EP once, right? But yeah, I came away with a much clearer sense of who you guys are. So that was nice.
Yeah, we have a lot of live videos up on our YouTube as well, and our website, papertigersusa.com. So you can go there and check out a lot of other live video recordings that we've done to give you a better sense of what we sound like, for sure.
Cool. And Mike wants to know, do you guys write all the lyrics?
Yeah, I write all the lyrics, and the songs kind of start off with seed or an idea somebody has, and we all kind of come to the practice space together and write the songs together. So the songwriting itself is very collaborative. We all have an equal say. But then I go home after I kind of hum a melody idea out, and I just sit with it for a while and write the lyrics, and then I bring them into the next practice, and we go from there.
Yeah, I've never seen Mike write lyrics. Like, I haven't been in his place, but I have this image that he's in just a pair of socks, only a pair of socks. He's in a dark room. There's candles lit. He's got a nice glass of like boxed wine. That's Mike, boxed wine, and he has an old sketch pad, and I think that's how he does it.
Usually I'm cooking pasta naked, and I'm like.
Thanks, Cuddy, for putting that image in my head.
Yeah.
In all our heads. All right, so last one. Wait, I had a question somewhere for the Lily Black folks, but I don't think it was from the chat, and I can't remember what it was.
I think it was about a tour. I saw one about tour.
There's somebody asked any plans for a post-quarantine tour, and then also, hey, you guys opened for the B-52s. What was that like?
That was insane. That was like
surreal.
Just yeah. I still can't believe that happened. Like, I don't know. That was definitely one where stage fright was very high, but again, like kind of just pushing through it and like doing it and just like, wow. Oh man, I still reminisce and like think about that gig and just like even thinking about it kind of like I get the feelings again and just like looking out and like seeing a packed venue and sharing that stage, like, and then just like seeing like the members of Bees, like, oh man, it was nuts.
When Kate Pearson said the words Lily Black on stage, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that must have been a thrill.
It really was.
Yeah, you guys have come so far.
For sure.
Thank you.
So I think we're gonna wrap up, but you guys in the band stick around. We'll do a little like post-show thing. So stay in the Zoom call. We're wrapping up the meeting for the audience. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Will Daly, and I'm in Once right now. Right now I'm in Once. I've had many wonderful gigs here. I have seen monumental wrestling events here. I have seen friends play here. And I've also had the privilege of touring all over this country and other countries, and there's only one Once in the world. And if we lose places like Once, we just become way too homogenized. There's lots we can do individually to support these places, but really, everyone who's been elected to represent us has to pass bills, and one thing we can do is annoy the hell out of them and never let them sleep, send them letters and emails and phone calls, and just being annoying little shits, because they're annoying little shits. So let's just be annoying little shits and constantly call them about Save Our Stages.
Like, share,
subscribe. subscribe.